Hello and welcome back to the Monster Hunter World Iceborne beta, where today we're going to be fighting a Nargacuga. And how do I know there's a Nargacuga here? Look in the bottom right there at the quest text, where it says, "We've received ports of another mysterious monster." That means Nargacuga is there, and the spawns only cycle when you clear a quest in this beta. So I had to kill a lot of lizards to get that to show up. I killed 54 great Jagras before that showed up, and it was a chore. But I finally got the Nargacuga, so now I'm just going to change my set for something that I can more comfortably fight in. And I like speed eating. So there we go. Let's go find and fight us a cat. For reals though, I don't recommend becoming an extinction event just to find an Nargacuga. Like, sure, I did it, but like, oh boy, it was a boring day. Got real good at killing great Jagras. But yeah, it wasn't great. So I don't know exactly where this thing spawns, but I imagine it's going to be near the Tobi-Kadachi area. Because I have seen footage of it resting over there. Also, I wonder if we got Rathalos or Anjanath. Because if we got Rathalos, then there's a chance we can see a turf war. Also, as long as I abandon out rather than actually clearing this quest, I can keep the Nargacuga. So I'm going to be doing that. And hopefully... Ooh, gashes! That means we got Rathalos. I don't know why I'm gathering the gashes, but... yeah, hopefully we'll get to see a turf war. Now, Narga, where the heck are you? Would have expected to find some tracks by now. Those are Rathalos scales. Old footprints. That's Nargacuga.
Your wildlife map keeps track of where
So
you are
let's
and
go
where the
ahead
scout
and
flies are taking you. You can also use
set that as our tracking. Not that it helps until we get to level 1 or higher. But hey, at least we're on the trail. Kind of. Nope, that's a poison cup. Was hoping my flies were pointing me to another print. Nope. Got a lizard going up a tree. For reals though, where are all the Narga tracks? I've gotten myself turned around. I want to be going this way. Oh, there it is.
Isn't that a Nargacuga? One's never been spotted in the New World before. Sure, the monster's dangerous, but we ought to do a little bit of research for science.
Yeah, for science. Hi, Narga. Oh, you are a pretty thing. Well, time to fight. Or not. That was, not my finest moment. There we go. Oh, Narga is so fuzzy in this game. Wow, its tail is puffed up already? It's not a rage signifier in this game? Interesting. Speaking of that tail, we are going to try and sever it. Would have been nice if I didn't whiff the important hit of that heavy slam, but oh well. Heavy slam's real good. Strong. While the power axe mode doesn't increase your damage output, it does increase flinches, which can be very helpful. Plus, axe mode, just in terms of game feel, is a lot more fun, even if sword mode is generally better in terms of damage. Ow. Ooh. They really pumped up the animation for that spin. Yeah, I need to treat this like a monster that actually means something, because it is.
Try to piece together the monster's trail, then let the scout fly show you the way.
It's cute that you think I'm still after the Jagras. Put me on that tail. Oh, we managed to get off before the tail hit the ground. Hey, now the tail's not poofed. Is it because I injured it? I didn't have to roll, I have rock steady. Oh, angry kitty. Oh. Alright. I guess it is taking after the G-rank Narga in stealing that double tail slam from green Narga. Double sweep, too. Let's just make sure this tail stays soft. Good hitbox on that. I hope the Rathalos gets hungry and comes down here. I do want to see those two have a turf war. Ow. So much for the Rocksteady mantle. That's a neat move. A little less neat when I get caught just doing my wild swing stuff at a tree instead of at, say, a monster. This Narga does not hold still. Ow. Also, ow. Oh.
Taking hits like that repeatedly will stun you, meaning you won't be able to move.
Alright, we got us a flinch. Come on. Dang it. That roar stun was too long. Let's go ahead and sharpen. And now to follow that cat. Also grab this footprint. Ooh, one more footprint and we should be able to see its status. There we go. So now we'll know when it's limpy. Let's go ahead and just use that right now. Always best to use traps when the thing isn't enraged. Unless they're pit traps, in which case the only time to use them is when it's enraged, if it's anything like old Nargas. And now, let's see if we can get this thing to hold still for a bit. Gonna need to not miss with any more. Okay, I guess I missed with one too many already.
Slinger ammo. You can use it to hit things that are far away. The target is elusive. Take a good look at the wildlife map and pay close attention to your scout flies too.
I'm already fighting my target handler. Amazing how being on the tail during those sweeps doesn't drain stamina. Alright. Element discharge right on this here tail. Ooh, do we get a double? We do. I love getting doubles. That's just a lot of damage on that there tail. In fact, let's go for a little more. Weird that Zero Sum puts us all the way on the base of the tail, but we got it. I didn't notice it break before the sever. Does it just sever right away in Iceborne? Or did I miss the break notification?
You carved back to base and use them to upgrade your gear or craft something new.
I'd love to take those parts back to base and use them to upgrade my gear or craft something new, but this is a beta and I can't do that, handler. Probably should have grabbed the first aid med pluses. How much do you take from poison? Also, why did those last two just not even make it all the way to... Oh, you are poisoned. And you take 32 per tick. I think that's the same as T-Rex. I also think it's more than anything took in the base game, but I think that might just be... What? How did I not get hit? Yeah, I think it might be at least partially a factor of the creature's max health. Ow. Oh boy, we can rock steady again. I'm gonna piss it off again first. Using Rocksteady when it's not angry is a little bit of a waste of safety. Also, this slope is not working with me. Okay, it's going over there. That's another place where it could potentially encounter Rathalos. Ooh, and we've got the Grimalkins there. So if we ride it in here, then we can get the Vine Trap. Ooh, and also there's the Paratoad. Oh, Paratoad got him in just two... Oh, that's right. I missed with enough knives that we didn't get to paralyze it before. Ooh, we got some slinger ammo. I'm betting it's going to be pierce ammo. That just seems right. But clearly the footprints are more important than the slinger ammo when you're pressing the circle button and they are overlapped. Alright, we got the ride. So now, if this little guy will just take us on over to that cat, then we'll get to spend some time doing real damage. Narga, please go over there. Oh, you're just gonna have me discharge right here. Oh well, so much for the Grimalkins. Let's get this face softened up.
That's a piercing shot. A powerful type of slinger.
I'm aware.
It's easier to target obscure beacons.
Ow. We are just out of all good healing. Well, not all good healing. We've got Dust of Life. That's about a Mega Potion's worth. Alright, we got another Pierce Pod drop. And that is a limpy kitty. So we can probably just go blow it up. Hopefully that'll be enough to kill it. Because if not, I really don't want to risk failing out of this and losing my chance at Narga. So we're going to abandon if, like, the 1 minute warning comes up. But hopefully we won't get to that. I know I can count on you, Stache. I've been counting on you. Oh, how cool would it be to see a turf war, like, as the Narga's almost dead? Like, if Rathalos got the kill, that would be pretty cool. But I don't believe it's going to happen. So let's drop that right there. And that as well. And this spacing isn't great. Okay, it was fine enough. I was hoping I could manage to hit neither the Narga nor the bombs and get it with the heavy slam. Because heavy slam is a lot of damage. Okay. Let's get this cat to deliver a Vigor Wasp. Let's get this on down. Because part of the game is staying alive. Oh boy. I love being stunned. You didn't come fast enough, cat. How are we doing on time? Right, it's gotta open my map.
If you run out of health, you'll faint and be returned to the closest camp. Faint too many times.
Yeah,
and
we've
you'll fail
got
the
just
quest.
over a minute.
You can fast travel back to camp simply by selecting it from the wildlife map.
I feel like this isn't the fastest way to get to where Narga is. But it's the way I'm taking. Hopefully it's like one hit away from dead. there was no 1 minute warning. We're going to hit it once and then abandon. And then we'll try again, because we've got time. Okay, it's sleeping, so the hitting it once is going to be easy. Alright, so we didn't get it this time, but on our next attempt we will. We won't have to spend so long searching for it, I hope. And I'm at least a little more used to it. So yeah, we should be able to do better. And we're doing it this episode, because... dang it, we're doing it this episode. Alright, so it is still around. And we found it right outside this camp. So if we start here, then hopefully we'll find tracks close to there. Oh, gonna grab these. Got another pilot here. Way too slow to get to the capture net. Should have been cycling the other way. Gashes. Narga gashes? Rathalos footprint. So I guess they must have been Narga gashes. Because otherwise the footprint would have put us over for the tracking. Oh, hello, Narga.
That's not our target. We gotta
More
stay
Rathalos
focused on what's
footprints.
important.
Ah, yes, old Nargacuga gashes. Wow, those gashes are like barely there. And we'll grab this footprint.
If you're clever, you can use the slinger to distract monsters.
Let's try and make use of these vine traps this time. That'd certainly help us get some more damage in. And we are going to sever the tail again because we can, and it's a thing I like to do. Going to be using a lot of sword mode because it's what I'm used to. I have been trying to do more axe mode stuff, but against monsters I'm not used to. Using the moveset I am used to helps. Oh yes, give me that wasp. Alright, there's another vine trap. Let's try and get it used as well. Over here, kitty. Alright. Now just get on over here. Okay, interesting choice of how to get here, but we'll take it. Alright. Okay, you're not slamming again. Okay, I was trying to jump off the tree, but things just weren't taking. There's our mount. So we are going to discharge all over this tail. Because, again, we would like to sever it. Here we go. Seriously though, Narga is so fuzzy. Okay. And now some zero sum. And now an angry kitty. Oh, Rocksteady ran out. Ow. Just gonna stay down for a moment. Okay. It was doing that little stalk. Figured we had time. Ow. Oh no. Cat. Thank you. Alright, we can still dodge through those. Timing's a little different than it was in previous games, but the fact that it can still be dodged through means that our old tricks will still work. Oh, way to jump over me. Nope, I'm not falling for that. Alright, that's our tail flinch. And it's not all spiked out, even though the Narga's enraged. Oh, did you just have to re-spike it up? Alright, it is stuck this time. Glad that was going for the cat and not me. Ow. But not as ow as expected, with how long that windup was. Hey, we got another ride. Wasn't expecting that so soon. It's kind of interesting how earplugs don't matter while riding in this game when they did in every previous game. Ooh, do we get the double? We do. It's always nice getting the double. Just free extra damage. A bit of a waste of the mount since we got that break. Okay, bye. Anjanath? I guess we weren't finding Rathalos scratches. I guess the Narga sticks around, but it's still random whether it's going to be Anjanath or Rathalos. It's a shame that we got Anjanath, though. He is far less interesting than Rathalos. I guess with it being Anjanath, it does make a little more sense that we were finding his footprints here. Alright, hopefully that Anjanath will just leave us alone for the rest of this. But no, he's coming to say hello. Nargacuga, please scare the Anjanath away. Show it who's boss, do whatever you got to, I don't care. Just, yeah, make it go. Thanks for the tremor, Anjanath. Ow. Nope. And there's our Vigorous revival. Alright, so Narga's leaving. And we are following. Anjanath isn't enraged, so hopefully it'll stop chasing us. And there we go. Now we can see Narga's status. I like being able to see monster status. Oh. Again, wasn't expecting the mount again quite so soon. least this time we get to use it for the actual knockdown. And there's some Pierce Pods. We're doing better this time. As expected. Drop that booster. Dodge through the tail and then just phase through the tail on the second come around. And we've got a second Pierce Pod out. Kind of wish I wasn't zero summing on this arm, but we'll take it. Yeah, we're doing way better time-wise on this one. Yeah, buddy, I'm not falling for it again. We haven't even used our trap or our paraknives. The spore puffs are eating my knives. And there goes our last paraknife, so we're not getting the para with knives. And we're not getting the trap either, because I am stupid and put it there right as the Nargacuga was turning to leave. But that's fine. We can still get this Narga. Gonna give it a nice little explode to wake it up. Let's rock steady it on up. Alright, we broke the eye, I think. Got it.
Amazing. Now let's go after our target.
Let's not, actually. Oh, can't really take a good look at its busted eye. Because A, the eye is on the side that is down. And B, both eyes are in the freaking ground. Alright. No mantle for us. Oh well. Let's go ahead and return from this quest. Because we are done fighting this guy. But here's what I'm going to do. I am going to go on this quest at least one more time. And see if I can't get a Narga and a Rathalos. And if I can, I'm going to bring a Challenger Mantle and try and incite a Turf War. Because I want to see it with my own eyes. Yep, still got Narga. I wonder. Yeah, no mention of mysterious monsters in either of those. I'd be surprised if there was anything added to those anyway. And then we want the Challenger Mantle so that we can lure them together. I'm starting in the Ancient Forest camp because if Rathalos is on the map, this is where he's gonna be. So hopefully we get a Rathalos. All right, we got Rathalos this time.
Be careful. That must be who rules the booth around here. Don't mess around with that.
Okay, I think our best means of bringing Rathalos with us is actually gonna be to wash him down, because he's gonna land a lot closer to where Nargacuga can be. Okay, bombs. We get him? We got him. So he's going to stand up eventually, and he's going to come this way. And once he does, then we can make real use of this Challenger Mantle. So yeah, he's going to come on up and run this way. Now he's not going to yell at me.
Use the Challenger Mantle, and the monsters will aggressively target you. Good for luring monsters.
All right, buddy. Let's go on an adventure. Ooh, I really should have stopped and grabbed those rations, because they can replenish your stamina. Oh well, we'll be fine. Just gotta keep an eye on him so he doesn't get me with anything. Like, that right there, I feel like if it tracked better would be the most likely thing to get us. Come on, buddy. No, lizards, out of the way. All right, we're almost there, buddy. You've been a real good sport so far. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Hey, you two. Have a fight. Please have a fight. Rathalos, please. Fine, I'll take off the mantle. Have a fight. I hope I didn't miss it, because Rathalos was like in Challenger Mantle only mode. Okay, here we go.
Monsters are fighting each other? Maybe we can use this to our advantage.
Alright, so Rathalos picks up the Nargacuga and drops it. Then Nargacuga pounces on the Rathalos and tears a chunk out of its throat. Certainly an interesting turf war. And with that, it is time to end our time with this Iceborne beta. Unless, for some reason, they add another monster partway through this round of it. I doubt they will, so I'm just going to go with the intent that this is the last episode of this, but if for whatever reason they add something else, we'll do another one. Either way, that is it for this episode. Join us next time, if there is a next time, for whatever. See you then, friends. Maybe.